Adumusk is now
People
live.
like to be up top
Streaming
there,
just
and that's
chatting,
right where we're gonna
adds
cut up.
adventures. Thanks for tuning in, hope you enjoy. To stay up to date with the latest news and information, join us on the Discord at Video Game Film Frames.
Oh, fucking write it. I don't know what's up with me missing a fucking lines today.
You gotta heal it, but
That's alright.
there's more death boxes up here. I low-key need to see if there's... ew, they crafted an R301. Gross.
Definitely a lot of death boxes here.
Okay, that was you that just climbed up.
Add everyone, new video is out.
Oh, it's just us and whoever's left.
Yeah. But I didn't even...
Prowler.
I didn't even hear any fucking gunshots is the crazy part. The fuck is it? Oh, what's it there? Appreciate you, dog.
I was like, perfect.
Ah, I'm blind. Motherfucker, why didn't that one work? Okay, they've done something. They've changed something.
Crazy as fuck right now.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done what I did.
I grabbed the other Prowler.
Nice. I'm gonna go push this Kraber. Take it out of play.
I don't know where the fuck these guys are.
Bro, I don't know either, but
Yep, I see them.
Missed.
Well, I figured out.
Add everyone, Adumusk is live.
140 on bang. Please push. Yeah.
Fuck ever, man.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Damn.
Bro, I couldn't see shit. I literally was just like shooting.
That's funny.
Bro.
Second dub.
Bro just broke his controller. I just want you to know that.
Got killed by fucking. Damn. That's funny. Yeah, you know they're pissed.
That's quite hilarious. Alright, bro, I hate to do it to you, but at least I'm leaving you on a high note.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
I'm sorry. I have to fucking work early as fuck tomorrow. I have to go on.
Mm,
And I really don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Because you want to know what it says. So, normally I know if, my schedule's, 9 to 4 and then 5 to 9. I know in the morning I'm making dough and delivering, and then in the evening I'm inside, okay? Or, she'll put, driver next to my name. So I know what I'm doing that day. Or if she doesn't put anything beside my name, I know I'm inside. She put mix.
mm.
I'm like, what does that even mean? And Ian was like, well, I float. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not floating, bitch. I'm mixing. So what's up? I don't even know what that means. Two double-roos? Not bad, not bad. Sorry, I'm looking at shit I gotta go, but
I still gotta get 2 more fucking kills as him. Uh,
so you have an intro quip. So you have an intro quip. So when you're the champion, or whatever, it'll say the little intro quip. Which mine is my fucking that's the heirloom one. So she says, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Haha. But you also have a kill quip. So the one I have right now is losing. That's a drag.
mm.
But she's got this other one that I have unlocked, and it says they don't just call me Lifeline because I save a life. I'm like, ooh. I feel like the losing, that's a drag is funnier because it's petty as fuck. Losing, that's a drag.
I'm almost at level 50.
Nice. I feel like I could probably get back into rank again if there's like, you know what I'm saying, like if we got a full squad to grind it, because grinding rank as a two-man is it's painful. Like actually painful. Almost opened up a vein. All right. Clip that game for us, so you know, got it on deck. Oh, I should have clipped that last one. Oh wait, no, I did clip that one.
Fucking 2 dubs.
Wait, I don't think I clipped that one. Did I clip that one? Because we definitely just got 2 dubs. I think I'm gonna just have to roll back the last 30 minutes and then.
Hope you caught it all.
Yeah, I mean I should if I roll back the last 30. Yeah, because this just brought me into, unless I didn't clip the other one. Because I think this is going to bring me into the dub that we just caught on Olympus. Because I'm running with a wingman right now and I have an L-star. And that was, yeah.
Maybe that's what you had.
And this is Broken Moon. So this was the dub that we just caught, and this is the other one. I'll clip it up later. I'm not gonna, or I'll clean up the clip later. I'm not gonna. Damn, that's a fucking good one. I might actually spin the crafting to do that. She says, "Don't blame yourself," and she says, "Don't blame yourself. You got a whole squad that failed you." Damn. Damn.
That's a good one.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'm just gonna head
Oh,
to
and
bed too.
I just want you to know that Gibraltar that knocked you in that last match or whatever, when we ended up fucking whatever, the only reason he fucking knocked you is because I was being petty, and if I knock a lifeline, I have to do lifeline on lifeline violence. Just like, even if I knock a wraith, or Trout will do it too. Like Trout knocks the lifeline, he'll let me do it. And versus like vice versa with Wraith, or if he's playing the same character, like you have to commit like lifeline on lifeline violence, or Wraith on Wraith violence, or Octane on Octane violence, or Pappy on Pappy, like
Just gotta be
whoever you're
disrespectful with
playing.
it.
Yeah, you gotta be disrespectful as fuck. So like I had to, and like my finisher is AJ's Lullaby, so what she does is she literally slams you on the fucking ground, and she like goes shh in your face, and then she shoves a big ass fucking needle in your neck.
Damn.
And then she closes your eyes. No, like, okay, so click on Lifeline's thing. I need you to see this. Click on Lifeline's thing, go to finishers, and then go to the one that says AJ's Lullaby.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, damn.
That's what I do to people. That's what I did to that lifeline before I got up and then rezzed you and then chased down her fucking bitch ass Gibraltar and put a wingman shot right in his fucking face. I thought I was gonna have to shoot him more because he's, you know, a fat bitch, but
Like I said, I broke his shield.
no, he was low. When I slid through that bubble and I caught him as he was going around the corner, when I hit him, he was on skin. When I came in there, he was popping a Phoenix, and I literally popped him one shot to the, honestly, it was probably to the chest. I wasn't ADSing. I was just like fucking hip firing the fuck out of that wingman.
I need
I
to
just
buy
went
the
in there and I
fucking
let one
emotes
rip.
when they come out for the in-flight shit.
Are you talking about the Skyward Dives?
Yeah,
You can't.
you can't.
It's so fucking stupid. No, you can't. They
That
literally
sucks.
come in the battle pass, and you just have to hope you catch them.
Damn.
So like that's like Child's got one for Lifeline. I don't have any for Lifeline. so don't feel bad. I've got them on the most random legends. I've got them on Maggie. I've got them on Catalyst. I've got several on Valkyrie, but I've been playing Valkyrie for like ever. I don't think I have any on Horizon. I don't have any on Pathfinder or Bloodhound. I literally, like, I think it's so stupid. It's like me and Trout were just talking about, like, you should be able to craft, you can, like, craft legendary finishers, you can craft legendary skins, yada, yada, yada. You should be able to craft those. Like, you could even, like, even the emotes that you do, like, so, like, you know how, like, when we won or whatever, we do the little emote thing, and my little lifeline gets, like, swifty on them, or, like, sturdy on them?
Mm-hmm.
You can actually craft those. So why the fuck can't you craft, like, Skyward Dives? This makes no sense to me. Like, you would literally be able to, or buy them, like, you would be able to make,
proof that the Sarka is no
be able to
longer
make more
around.
money. I mean, I think I have seen them in the store before, but not
You're gonna have to
often.
unmute to say anything, Thunder. You've muted yourself.
I'm going through the battle pass right now. The only one that I do have unlocked is if I bought Conduit that you get from level 2.
So you'll still get that, by the way.
Yeah, but that's if I decided to unlock her.
No, I mean, like, eventually you'll be able to unlock her. Eventually you'll have every legend unlocked.
Yeah.
But, like, that's what I was saying, is, like, even eventually you will be able to use that.
The medical?
Conduit's fun.
There's one at,
It's on the
next one's at 90 for Horizon. So it goes from level 2 to level 90. Well,
So what you're saying is I'm gonna get a Skyward Dive for Horizon.
Yep.
I'm already up
It's
to
called the
like
Cool
30
Mom.
something. I love Horizon. I'm like gaining love for her.
Yeah.
Space Mommy.
Another one for at 98 for Conduit. So 90, 98 are the next two. That's it. I'm on level 46. I see I'll be getting an Octane skin here pretty soon.
Going game chat.
Alright, I'm going to bed, guys.
Same.
Too.
Catch y'all
It
tomorrow.
literally said I gotta stop. I was doing what I said I wasn't gonna do. Okay.
More stuff?
I'll fucking,
Good night.
I was trimming on my clip. I'm fucking catch y'all later.
Excuse me. Alright, bye.
Later.
No, for the game. I think my microphone is muted for the game. Oh well, whatever.
What y'all up to?
Eating some chips and dip because I'm a fat kid.
Alright.
Mining for gold.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah?
Maxi Poo's mining gold over here.
Cave digger?
Yeah, something like that. What are you doing?
Finna go to bed, but saw y'all up, so I thought I'd pop through and say hey.
Oh, I was gonna say, shouldn't your ass be in bed by now?
Oh, I should have been in bed like 5 hours ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've woke up past 4 a.m. in the last month.
Wow.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm up and down like half the fucking night. It's so weird
My
because
medication
after I get
puts me
off work,
down.
as soon as I get off work, I'm up half the damn night, anyways, until anywhere from 2 to fucking 5 in the morning.
Uh,
And then I finally fall asleep, and then like I can sleep perfectly through the day, but at night I
mm,
can't sleep for shit.
mm, that's no good.
I just booked my sleep schedule yesterday, so now I'm up.
All
You said
right.
you broke your sleep schedule?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know how unbroken it was. Because I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Mm.
Oh, I don't have to work tomorrow. It's so weird because I have 3 days off this week. Like I had Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then I have tomorrow off. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this 3 days bullshit. That's cutting into my hours. That's cutting into my money. I don't like it. That's almost a whole $100 that I'm missing out on. And plus, I only worked 5 hours tonight. So like, what the fuck? So my check for next week's gonna be shitty. Oh, where's the ashtray? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Dave, is it cold down there?
It was yesterday. It was all right today.
What's like the coldest that you get down there?
Oh,
Down in
just
Nashville, anyway.
just barely freezing. Just
Well, it's fucking freezing here.
yeah, yeah. It only usually gets around the 30s, and not very often.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but you guys don't even like get hardly get snow. I mean, you might get
Every couple of
like a
years.
dusting of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys haven't got snow in quite some time.
I don't think we had any last year. I don't think. It's not that I remember. I don't know. I don't fucking go outside enough to know, bro. I told
We
my
had
doctor
snow
today, I was
from,
like, I don't go in public no more, man. I was like, I told him the truth. It's like, dude, other than going to your doctor's office, I ain't been out of the house in 6 months. She looked at
mm,
me like I knew the next question was gonna be why. And
right.
I was like, let me explain this. I'm not afraid of other people. I'm afraid of what I'm going to do to other people.
The
There's
other
too
people,
much
right.
stupidity walking around in the world, and I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. Like, if you met me, I don't know how to shut my fucking mouth. It's the one thing I
Right.
ain't good at, man. Somebody does something
Uh-huh.
stupid in front of me, oh, you can bet. I don't give a fuck if it's a stranger, somebody's kid. Now I'm gonna tell them. You can't say that, bitch. You can't stop me. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Oh, I got kicked out of my fucking suicide group, bro.
Oh,
Yeah. Apparently doctors
why?
don't
Tell
like it
them
when
no
you
for
tell them
yourself
you're
over
wrong.
there.
Apparently psychiatrists don't like it when you tell them they're wrong. You tried to correct me. Okay, I don't mind being corrected if I'm actually wrong. Okay. But if I'm
Right.
not, and you correct me as a way to like flex your false sense of authority, nah, I'm gonna rip you apart.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna do it in front of everybody just so they know. A, I ain't no punk. B, you're full of shit. If she tried to
That's
correct
why
me.
we love them.
She there's only one other guy in this group and everybody else is kind of cycled out, so it's like new people coming in, but there's only one other dude in this group and his name's Craig. And she's corrected him a few times. He ain't say nothing. I don't know whether she was right or wrong, that's his business, but she tried to lump me in with it the other day. She corrected him and then she tried to correct me. And the thing that she corrected me on is I said I'm flawed. And
Uh,
she goes, no, you feel flawed. I was like, nah, I kind of don't feel like that's the case. I think it is perfectly acceptable and perfectly healthy to admit that I am a flawed human being, that I have things to work on. Because it's not until I admit that I can make any effective change toward anything. So it is not, I'm not degrading or what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not like beating myself up about this thing. I am simply admitting that there is a thing that I disagreed with her completely. And I said it in front of everybody. And then that dude Craig was like, "Yeah, I agree with Dave on that one." Like, I'm like,
There they
motherfucker, you
go.
waited,
I mean,
like you waited till I said something to stand up for yourself. Like, well, bro,
Right.
okay,
you seem more of a therapist than this person is.
right,
Like,
bro.
this
There's a
person
couple
sounds
of
like an
times,
idiot.
yeah, there's a couple of times where like I was kind of confused because like, okay, I have no qualms about this. I'm a fucking nut. Right? I know I'm a nut. All right. I know I ain't right. I know I ain't right. I've seen normal people. I ain't it. You know what I mean? Like, and there's a couple of times when people would ask questions, and I can, because these are Zoom meetings, right? I may not be there, but I can see the look on her face as she gets dumbfounded by this shit. And somebody asked one day, because most of the techniques, these stress management things they're trying to teach, they're all avoidance tactics. They're all things to keep pushing away your problem. Right? This shit's got a 6 week curriculum. And in this curriculum, none of the shit that they talked about had anything to do with facing the problem. Well, when she actually told me the name of these tools, I looked them up myself because I'm sitting
Uh,
here in front of a PC with three fucking monitors. I got plenty of space to look shit up. So I looked it up
right.
and I found one that made more sense to me. It was called Radical Acceptance. I was like, yeah, I'm leaning a little more toward this. I read it that first week, and by the next week, she asked me, she's like, well, did you guys try the stuff that we did? And I was like, no offense. And if it works for you, that's great. For me, those things don't work. But I did find one that I do like and one that does work for me. It's, because I'm not lying to myself. I'm not hiding from my problem. I'm not trying to push it away to fucking make myself feel better. Even if it's something that I don't like, I face it so that I can
Right.
effectively change it, right? And and I brought this up, and I noticed like in that 6 week curriculum, because I've been in this thing more than 6 weeks now. I've been in it about 3 months or 2 months, some shit like that.
So can I ask you, like, what made you want to go into this program?
They
What?
they they kind of made me. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, I'm seeing like, see, in total in a month, I see like
is it like your
I've got
doctor or
like
something that's making you?
therapist, meds doctor, suicide group.
Oh,
I had a case manager for a little while, but she was very confusing. Oh, I do have a case worker. I forgot about that. I got a case worker. I had a case manager. I would at one point within the last 2, 3 months, I had like 5 different. I've damn near got. I think it's like 7 appointments a month, almost 2 a week,
Jesus.
except for like one week. One week I only have one appointment. It's the only one I have to worry about. The rest of
Hmm.
the rest of the month, it's at least two of them a week that I have to go to. All right, shit. Yeah, I got bad. I was ready to kill myself. I was
Oh,
done.
don't do that.
Yeah, that's what people say, but it doesn't stop stuff from happening. It doesn't stop the shit that's in my head. You know what I mean? Even if I close my
Right.
mouth,
Yeah.
it doesn't stop. It never
Right.
stops. My doc finally made it to a point today, something I never noticed. But like part of the thing about me never shutting up, and I'm consistently active. I'm consistently doing something or working on something. I'm never still. I'm never calm. And he noticed and he said something about that. He's like, I want you to just stop. He's like, I want you to just take a vacation. And then I told him, I was like, hey, it's super hard for me because it's in those
Yeah.
moments that I stop when all the bad stuff starts creeping in. All the little by little, I'll start tearing myself apart. And I'll get
Right.
mad at
It's because
myself for things that are
you're
outside of my control. No, I'm having flashbacks and shit. Like I
but you're occupying yourself to
to
not have those.
right. The trick was
Yeah.
trying to find a way to occupy myself in a constructive way.
Right.
That's what I've been trying to get a little closer to. And I like my therapist, dude. Like he's a straight shooter and he'll tell me things I don't like, and I got nothing but respect for a person that's got the balls to tell me something I don't like because they care. Like that's super fucking hard to
Hmm.
do. That is super fucking hard to do. You know, I got nothing but respect for that. But everybody else that just wants to placate and not pay attention and not give a shit. Look, I'll pretend like I'm not paying attention. I'm always fucking paying attention. Sometimes, most of the time, I just like pretending to be a fucking idiot because A, people don't ask shit of me, and B, nobody, uh, people underestimate me. So if I ever have to stand up and do something, they always think I ain't shit, until I do something, and then they're like, "Oh my God, where did all this come from?"
Right. Like, don't
So
test my fucking patience.
yeah, yeah, I ain't got very much. I ain't got
No.
very much.
Well,
Yeah, I think about the like,
do you think that it's like helping at all?
it, it's maybe, maybe. I mean, I don't. I'm on two different meds right now, one for my ADD and one for depression, and it's doing all right up until about the day before yesterday. What the fuck happened? Something happened. Like not like externally, like not like in the world, like a thing happened and it set me off. But just for some fucking reason, I was unusually angry that day. So I stayed away from
Mm.
everybody because I knew like something was wrong and I'm ready to snap. Nothing has
Right. You
happened.
can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel I'm angry. I could not for the life of me
Mm-hmm.
figure out why. But I don't want to hurt nobody. Like most of the time,
Right.
that's what I'm actually afraid of. It's not that I'm afraid of other people, it's that I'm afraid I'm going to hurt other people. It's just,
Right.
there's a really high probability that I mean, no shit. I've joked about this before, but I've showed up at places like me and Josh go to do something together, and there's other people there. Like he's telling me about his stepdad. Well, I know Josh don't like his stepdad, and because Josh don't like his stepdad, I don't like his stepdad, and I'm
Right.
subject to get like motherfucker ain't my daddy. I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I dare you to call me
Mm-hmm.
son. Like I'm ready to snap at shit like this. Like somebody hurts my friends, I'm ready to snap instantaneously. I have a hard time
Right.
containing myself, and like I've had to ask him in places like uh how nice do I have to be, you know, and then gauging by whatever he says is kind of what I want to. I don't want none of what I do to come back and hurt him. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, your friend's fucking
Right.
crazy, and you shouldn't have invited him. I don't want none of that on him.
Yeah,
But at the same
exactly.
time, this is the same dude that fucked with my boy back in the day when he was a kid. He couldn't do nothing about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm littler than you. Try picking on me.
Mm.
Ugh, it's helping a little, I guess. I've doubled up my meds, and it's just now starting to level off. My sleep has gone back to normal, except for tonight. I got wrapped up doing something tonight.
Well, I hope everything works for you and stuff, and it does help you
Yeah, so I'm tired of feeling like
because
crazy
I love
people.
you and I care about you.
Thank you.
And I don't want nothing to happen to you or, you do something to yourself, because then my ass is going to have to take a trip down there to fucking bring your ass back and then kick your ass for fucking doing
Oh, I'm
it.
not trying to be negative or anything, but man, if I decide to do something, ain't nobody gonna stop me. That's that's the thing that scares me the most is if I decide I'm doing something, oh, the rest of the world can just hang it the fuck up. Because there's never been a single thing I wanted to do or tried to do that I did not achieve. You know what I mean? Whether
Yeah.
it was hurt somebody, whether it's breaking into some shit. I had a dude run his fucking mouth to me one time on the phone because he thought I couldn't get there. I got there in less than 5 minutes. He called the cops before I got there. I still managed to show up, kick the fuck out of him, and leave before the cops showed up. Like, and the girl, matter of
Damn.
fact, it was Dawn. It was Dawn I was with at the time, and she
Uh-huh.
barely got in the car. And I told her on the way up there, I said, keep the car running, because I guarantee you this motherfucker's a bitch. I guarantee you he's already called the cops. But we was less than 5 minutes
Mm-hmm.
away, so I was like, ain't no way he's gonna stop me. So I shot the fuck over there. I knocked on his door once. I called the motherfucker. He didn't answer the phone. I kicked his fucking door and came in and beat the shit out of him. And then jumped back in the car and we left. And Dawn turns to me. I swear to God, this was like she didn't see the fight that time. She seen me fight, but she didn't see that fight. And I come
Mm-hmm.
running out the fucking house, jumped in the car, and we took off. And just as we're leaving this apartment complex, the police are coming in. And just as we passed him, I turned and looked at her. I was like, what I fucking tell you? I told you that bitch is gonna call the
Mm-hmm.
cops. And she goes, I swear to God, these are her exact words. She goes, oh my God, you're like the mafia rolled up in one little person. Because I called every play, like what was gonna happen, what he was gonna do. Like I knew it. You know, I know how motherfuckers are. Like if they run their mouth to you over the phone, he's a pussy. He's a
Right.
fucking bitch. You don't run your mouth over the
Yes.
phone. Run your mouth in front of somebody. All that bitch shit. You gonna rattle me on the phone over the internet through a text. That's some bullshit. That motherfucker ain't real. He's just trying to make himself feel better and act tough in front of, I don't know, some bitch, you know.
Right.
And then the next time she
Those
saw me
meetings
fight,
never
she really
worked for
got
me.
scared. I was bad this last time, man. I had a full fucking plan. I had everything in place. I remember exactly when I was gonna do it, how I was gonna do it. Like, I had all my contingencies set in place. Like, I wrote everybody a letter so nobody would feel like it was their fault, their problem, or their stuff, or that they were responsible, or that there was something that they could do. Because I don't want nobody to feel like that. Just sometimes I'm just sick of me. You know what I mean? Sometimes I hate how
I
unfair it
understand
is
that.
that everybody else gets to have a normal fucking life. They get to have families and kids, and I feel like I have to fight for fucking everything. Nobody cares what I think. You know what I mean? I got to never had a family of my own growing up. I got to watch my mom and dad have their own separate families and their own kids that I didn't get to have nothing to do with. They hated each other, and in turn, every time I talk to my mom about my mom hates my dad, and she talk all this shit about him. My dad did the
Mm-hmm.
same thing, and neither one of them fucking understood that for everything that they hated about one another, both of them were saying at the same time that they hated me because I am the thing that is composed of those two fucking people. And if they hate each
Yeah.
other,
See,
then that means they at least halfway fucking hate me. And I'm just tired of fucking feeling like that, man. Tired of not knowing what to do with myself, and like everything as a parent that I have has all been made up. I have nothing to pull from. I have no life experience or like what my folks did. None of that was right. None of it.
mm,
And I get tired of fighting all the goddamn time. I'm sick of seeing other people be able to like set a goal and achieve it and move forward and have their support networks in place, like their family and friends and shit like that. I ain't got none of that. I ain't got none of that. When something happens to me, it's just me against the fucking world, and I always
I
feel like a
mean,
fucking
you have
horrible
us,
person.
but we're not right there next to you, but you do have us, so you
Yeah,
know
I
what I
know what you
mean?
mean, but I'm also the kind that like when I was going through all this, when this was happening, a few people called me. Clown called me. He knew something was up because I wasn't around. And
Mm-hmm.
Josh tried to call me, but I ducked Josh because Josh is here. Josh is the only
Mm-hmm.
one that's actually in the state. He's the only
Right.
one that, if anybody could, he's the closest to being able to stop me. So I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't answer the phone. was a couple of times he called and texted, and I wasn't trying to be
And that's
mean. I
weird,
wasn't
right?
trying to ignore him. I just didn't want, like, if I decided to kill
Yeah,
myself, I
Peter
didn't want,
Wicked.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't want him to be able to stop me. I didn't want to put
Right.
like that. And he just went through this last year with his son.
The
Ain't no
fun.
way
Yeah.
ain't no way I could put that on him, dude. That's so horrible.
Right.
I'm just tired of being. I hate when it stops, man. He told me
Because
today that's what I need to do
it
is stop
mentally and
it, man.
emotionally drains you.
Bro, I mean, I'm sitting here right now. I'm starting to tear up because this shit sucks. I'm really tired of being depressed for no reason. Just hating
I
myself.
understand that.
Because you hear other people tell you, oh, no, you're great. You're so funny and you're so this and you're so that. But then I don't feel like any of that to myself. I don't feel like any of
Right.
that to me.
Trust me, I know how you feel. Being in a state of mind and being so far gone inside yourself, inside your head, that you feel like you can't pull yourself away is one of the worst things and one of the worst feelings in the world. And no matter how hard you try to be happy, you just can't.
Yeah. I feel like I ain't got no happy. All I got is crazy. Like I can do some goofy shit.
Hmm.
But that's just Scoot said it a couple of years ago. He's one of the few people online that ever caught it that knew that the reason that I acted like a retard most of the time is that's me avoiding my pain. That's me just
Yes.
trying my damnedest not to think about it.
Hmm. That's why everybody thinks, oh, well, Kylie, she's such a happy-go-lucky person. She's got a bubbly personality and da 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 da.
No, that is a full choice. I see
Underneath
it.
all,
I see it.
underneath all of that is there's a whole lot of fucking pain and anger, and it took a lot, especially when I was with, that piece of shit Tommy I was with, when I was married to him. It took a lot to take all of that anger and to like push it down deep inside so that way I wasn't angry all the fucking time. Like it took a fucking lot. Dave, I shit you not. I even went as far as like doing meth and shit just to be able to fucking hide, to be able to be happy. When I was going through my divorce and stuff before I met John.
Uh,
And when I first met John, like I flat out told him, I was like, look, I said, I'm coming down off of meth. Like, I'm so sorry. And he's like, no, it's okay. And I literally had a hot rail tube and I had my bubble and I busted that shit because he's like, you're going to make a decision right here and now. And it was one of the first nights that he came and spent the night with me. He's like, you're going to make a decision right here and now. He's like, it's either that or me. So I busted my shit in front of him, threw it away, and haven't touched it since.
that's good.
Hmm. And not even and Jessica's my best friend, you guys know that, and not even she knows that I was doing that shit. I mean, she might have had an idea, because of like the way I was acting and shit like that, whatever, but like I didn't come out and tell her that, yeah, bitch, I'm fucking doing meth and because I hid that from her because I didn't want her to see, like, I didn't want
She
her to
could
see
stop you.
me. Right. And I didn't want that.
Uh,
And I mean, Jesus Christ, literally half of my fucking TikToks that I even did, and I have like thousands of fucking TikToks, and 90% of them I was fucking tweaked out.
uh,
But I did that as a way, as basically like a coping mechanism, so I didn't have to deal with pain because it hid a lot of my emotions, and I didn't want to deal with anything else, and so I was like, you know what? It basically put me on the fuck it train. I didn't care. But I would not want to see anything happen to you, and then especially with you having kids and, with your wife and everything else with Alicia, that would tear them up too. It would tear all of us up if something ever happened to you, or, if you did something to yourself or whatnot. Like, I don't want to see you do something like that.
Yeah, no.
Because I love you and I care about you. Even though my ass works all the fucking time and I don't hardly ever be in parties or whatnot. And I don't play the game as much as I used to. But that don't mean I don't care. Because
The time
even
I'm not even
even like
playing the same
after
stuff with anybody anymore. I'm just hanging out.
yeah. Because even when John's in a party with Cloud Shoes or whatever, I'll be like, "Where's Maxie Poo? Where's Dave? And where's so and so?" I'm all the time asking.
We're doing the best we can not to kill ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop out of here and get some sleep. It's fucking 3 a.m.
All right, Bubba. Well, I love you. Get some rest.
Catch up with y'all tomorrow.
Alrighty.
It's to bed. I'll catch up with y'all.